What is up guys, Gautam here, and today we are here with a very interesting video. But before we get into the video, there is a small announcement that I need to make. There is a discount on my online coaching. My online coaching prices have been slashed down. This discount will only last for the next 15 days. So this discount will be there till June 15th. Okay. So if you guys are interested in online coaching, send me an email at this email address. The email address is also down in the description box. Let me know if you want some online coaching. Okay. So now let's jump into the video. As you all read the title of the video, it is about being ripped year round. It is about being ripped all the time. Okay. Some people are ripped all the time. Some people are not. Now most of the people who are ripped year round are fitness models. Okay. And we all know that most of the fitness models are not natural. It is what it is, guys. Okay. And these are the people who motivate us to step foot in the gym. But once you're in the gym, we motivate ourselves. Okay, we set our goals, we try to reach those goals, and that is what motivates us. But these people are the ones who bring us into fitness. And it is sometimes disappointing when you can't achieve the physique which you thought could be achievable, right? So yeah. So point number one is being natty or being not natty, or being natural or being not natural, has a lot to do with your physique, obviously, and has a lot to do with you being ripped year round. So if you're someone who's natural, it is definitely going to be hard for you to stay ripped year round. So do not fool yourselves looking at these fitness models. Do not fool yourselves looking at these people who walk around with abs year round, huge people, because you should realize that they might tell you people might say all these things, yes, but facts are facts, and you need to understand that what is right and what is wrong. So don't fool yourself. You can set your bar to a level which is achievable. Okay, you need to make sure your goals are achievable. Don't set impossible goals and get disappointed by them. So keep this in mind. Okay, I'm not saying that everybody who's ripped is not. That is not what I'm saying, guys. That is a line. So hope you guys understand that line and don't set the bar too high and get disappointed. Second thing is genetics. Genetics has a lot to do with this. Okay, it depends on if you're an ectomorph or an endomorph or a mesomorph or whatever. For example, I am a mesomorph. Okay, for me it is not easy to have abs year round because I'm not an ectomorph. That is just my genetics. But again, I don't gain a lot of fat. So I'm not too ripped, I'm not too fat. I'm somewhere in between. So it is easy for me to bulk and it is easy for me to cut. That is just my genetics. For example, if you see Bharat. Now you might ask me that Bharat has a nice set of abs year round. So what is Bharat? Isn't it? Bharat is natural, right? So what I'm saying is genetics. Okay. Now we all deposit fat differently. For example, I deposit a lot of fat on my lower back and on my belly area. So that is why I don't have a good set of abs when I bulk. So only when I go to a very low body fat, my abs come out. But Bharat is not like that, guys. Bharat stores his entire fat on his lower back. He doesn't store any fat on his belly. So no matter how bulky he gets, he still has abs. But that does not mean that Bharat has a very low body fat. Bharat is definitely on top of 10% body fat. So it has a lot to do with genetics. And also, if you are an ectomorph, if you are a hard gainer, if you are someone who it is hard for you to gain weight, then definitely you are going to walk around with a lower body fat. But it is also going to be hard for you to gain muscle. So keep that in mind. And also, if you're someone who's an endomorph, you are definitely not going to walk around with six-pack abs when you're bulking, right? Because you put on fat so easily. So it all depends on how your genetics are. And like it or not, genetics are not something that you can control, guys. Okay? Because bodybuilding is all about genetics. Physique is all about genetics, and that is not something that you can control. So do not get caught up in this bubble of how you look a lot, because that is going to bring you down. That is going to demotivate you, guys. So do not compare yourself with anybody. People might tell you you're fat. People might tell you that you're bulked too much. But if you know what you're doing, then yeah, what you're doing is right. So let's move on to how do we at least do our best to maintain a lean physique when you bulk. Because when you cut, obviously it is all about getting shredded, so your abs are going to come out when you start cutting. But we are going to talk about bulking right now. The reason why I've actually made this video is because a lot of my clients who have been bulking have been asking me that, my abs are disappearing, I'm starting to get a bit of fat and all these things, and this is exactly what I tell them. And I just thought that, all of you guys who might be bulking might have this question or thing running in your head, so just thought I'll make this video for you guys. So yeah, do not up your calories too much. Let's say your maintenance calories is 3000, okay? When you start bulking, you should not directly jump to 3500. You should slowly up your calories so that you don't put on an excess amount of fat. When you are bulking, you are definitely going to put on some fat, but minimize that fat by not upping your calories too much. Make sure you don't put on a lot of excess amount of fat by eating a lot of excess amount of calories. That is one thing that you can do. Second thing is your cardio. Even if you're bulking, you can do some kind of a cardio, guys. This is a huge misconception that I find a lot of people spreading out there. Just because you do cardio does not mean that you will put on fat. If you are on a caloric surplus, you will definitely start putting on some kind of fat. So just because you do cardio does not mean that you won't put on fat, guys. It will just, minimize the rate at which you put on fat. So cardio is just kind of, way to tone down the amount of fat that you put on. So keep that in mind. These are the only two things that you can do. And third thing is definitely track your calories. Make sure you are on check with your calories. Apart from this, it is not in your hands. So what is not in your hands, you can't do anything a lot about it, right? Let me ask you one thing, guys. Is having a ripped physique more important than having a lifestyle? Because bulking is the time when you can actually have a lifestyle. It is the time when you can actually go to your friends, eat what you want once in a while. Would you want to let all of that go just to maintain a ripped physique? Because anyway, after bulking, you are going to get shredded, and right, because you're going to get shredded and you're going to get your abs back. So don't think about all the small things too much and spoil your lifestyle. And also, why would you want to have a ripped physique if you're not doing any kind of photo shoot or if you're not doing any kind of competition? In my opinion, I will be ripped only when there is a reason for me to be ripped. I will be ripped only if I compete, or I will be ripped only if I have a photo shoot. Other than that, I won't. I'm not ripped right now, guys. I have a good amount of fat on my body, and that is why I started cutting slowly down. And this bulking season, I did my bulk properly. I gained a lot of strength, and also I had fun with my life, which is the most important thing. And also, if you're a natural athlete, make sure you focus more on strength, because strength is something that you can always chase. It is something that you can work harder towards. But physique is more of genetics oriented. So why would you want to do something and get disappointed when you actually know that you can't do it, right? Strength is not like this. Strength is your hard work. So if you're a natural athlete, make sure you focus more towards strength and let the physique part, kind of out of your life. Take it only when it matters. So hope you guys got the idea what I wanted to share, right? So that is that. Hope you like the video. Give a thumbs up. I will get back to my vlogging. Normally I think I'll get back to vlogging in the next 2 days. Yeah. Discount is on online coaching. If you guys like online coaching, my email address is down in the description box. Make sure you send me an email. Follow me on Snapchat, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. I will get back to vlogging. This is the second time I'm making this video, because I already made this video once and something happened to the video. I lost the whole clip. So I'm making it again, guys. Yeah, bye.